Hello, and welcome to the Computer Software Engineering course offered by TeachAccess. Accessibility is about designing and creating software applications and digital products so that anyone, regardless of their disability, can interact with the product in an equivalent and meaningful way. No matter what industry or technical domain your students currently or eventually work in, it is important that students have a fundamental understanding of digital accessibility and how the applications and products they design, develop, or maintain impact business and society. TeachAccess envisions a future where students enter the workforce with the knowledge and skills of accessible design and development. Can you envision such a future? With educators such as yourself, yes. In the first module, you will learn about the accessibility guidelines, standards, and regulations that impact software engineering. For example, there is Section 508 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973, which requires federal agencies to make their electronic and information technology accessible to people with disabilities. The W3C Web Content Accessibility Guidelines and the Authoring Tool Accessibility Guidelines are two other important resources for software engineers and developers for designing and developing accessible products and services. You will create a lesson plan using a format that you are comfortable with that summarizes the accessibility guidelines, standards, and regulations that would be most applicable to your course and your students. Accessibility not only makes it possible for people with disabilities to use a product or service, it also improves the overall user experience for everyone. For the activity, you will revise a syllabus from your software engineering course to add accessibility topics. If you don't have a syllabus, an example software engineering syllabus is provided for you to revise so you can practice applying what you have learned from the many resources in this module. You'll consider where you can trim other projects or lessons to make time for teaching your students about accessibility. This activity will also prepare you for what's coming in the next module. In the second module, you will explore strategies and techniques for implementing best practices during the software development lifecycle to address diverse user needs. For the activity, you will construct a discussion question that prompts your students to reflect on their learning by describing how they would implement accessibility best practices into the software engineering process. By providing students with hands-on opportunities to apply new knowledge and practice technical skills in creating accessible content, you will instill confidence in their abilities and enhance their engagement. To complete this course, you will create a lesson plan for one of your software engineering courses. The purpose of the lesson plan is to incorporate chosen accessibility topics in one of your courses. Preparing students with a fundamental understanding of accessibility and its impact on business and society and any legal ramifications is critical to their success. As educators, we strive to prepare our students with the skills necessary to succeed in their careers. Let's get started.